People, welcome back to my YouTube channel Elliott Wave Principle. I'm your host Shaheen. In today's video we are going to look at gold and silver, and I have good news for gold and silver bucks. And the good news is that the correctional pattern that actually started a few weeks ago now is not over yet. I'm not just saying that just because I can draw A, B and C on the chart, or I can simply draw WXY on the chart. I'm not saying just because I can draw a couple of lines on the chart. I'm telling you with the cutting edge research and that the pattern is yet not complete, and I'm highly confident that the structure is yet not complete, and then we are getting surprised a lot of we are getting surprised in the bearish with the bearish move in gold and silver. So if you have a fear of missing out right now for gold and silver, don't worry, you haven't missed out much. We are definitely expecting a third leg in the correction to complete. I have an update for silver as well. I was expecting much low, somewhere around $31 for silver, and I have updated it. That's not going to happen. We are expecting a low right now at $42. So I have once again, I keep on working on my research method, and I had a bit of update that I'm really happy to catch it as far as price structures are concerned. I'll show you gold chart as well, and we will look at it. But before we can discuss the smaller wave, we are going to look at what the larger structure that we have been following right now. So we can go on weekly time frame chart, and I have mentioned it before, and that I am actually following a cup and handle pattern on a weekly time frame chart. So normally handles take quite a bit of time, but in this instance, we are going to see the handle is not going to take much of time. So this is the pattern. We have a cup pattern right over here going all the way to the top right over here, and then we are waiting for the the handle to complete. Normally handles take quite a bit of time, but in this time we are expecting that we will be done with the handle in as soon as before the end of 2025. So I am expecting that the correctional pattern on the daily time frame is expected to be completed before the end of 2025. That would come at a surprise, and is a good surprise. The volatility that we are actually witnessing in gold and silver is only going to continue and actually going to increase, because we are expecting a major wave to complete, and that is wave C. Okay, I'll get into the nitty-gritty details now, how I'm considering this as let me go back on 4-hourly time frame. So if I can help you out, see a pattern is called a flat pattern that actually started from over here, not over here but over here. We have a leg over here, wave A and wave B, and we have a 5-wave structure all the way to over here. This is a flat correction. Okay, I can draw that right over here, then I'll take it out because I don't need it. This is the first leg of the correction. Okay, and then we have the middle wave, which is wave X. It's double zigzag right over here. We have A, B, C, A, B, C, and once again A, B, and C. This channel doesn't mean nothing. All it is indicating is telling you that this leg needs to be seen in comparison to the previous leg, and it also telling you that we have a deeper wave right over here. Okay, so it is getting you into a mental position that we are looking at this structure as this. Okay, all this channel is doing is giving you that we are looking at the wave structure as this. Okay, otherwise this top and bottom doesn't mean nothing. Just because we can connect 2 points doesn't mean nothing in the market. So it's telling you that we have a bottom right over here, and the top is expected very soon. We gotta keep an eye that we have the top right over here, previous top. Okay, as soon as price starts falling in this territory, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will start looking that a top is being refused. Okay, if prices fall below it, that will be indication that a top is being refused, especially when we have seen a sharper wave down this wave. And if you look at this wave, this does not seem to be completing the previous structure. Okay, otherwise it would have come all the way down right over here, or it would have be a clear 5-wave structure shorting if it was a wave C being a little shorter than wave A. So I'm telling you with high confidence that wave Y is about to happen, and then we haven't seen the completion of the structure. Our potential target for silver is $42 once again, and then we are expected to see the bottom before the end of 2025. So a lot of movement is expected in the next 2-3 weeks, I would say. Okay, before 2025 occurs, could it push to the last week? Definitely it could push to the last week, even up to the last date, but is expected to see the end of the pattern before end of 2025. Another thing I wanted to point that we can actually see a sharper drop in the price, and then followed by a correction, and then followed by a bit slower movement as compared to the previous first leg. So keep an eye. We are anticipating a stronger movement. It can be a little slower movement as well, but at times it does happen that wave A is definitely much stronger as compared to wave C, and that should, if that happens, then you should keep in mind that a top is being rejected. We have two tops right over here, one and this, and that indicated that this top is very important once prices falls back down over here. And then we have angular support right over here. That will be indication that we are actually heading towards the completion of the pattern, and I hope that you will be able to make some good buying right over here. Silver, once again, I had a silver bottom. I was expecting silver to bottom around $31 once again. As time goes on and more research happens, I will be able to see where I'm making mistakes, and I'll be able to make more and better forecasts. With the help of gold, we have a very interesting in the chart of gold we have a very interesting analysis as well. I'll show you. Now there is no change as compared to the value, the target that I have given in my previous waves, in my previous analysis. We were expecting for the prices to drop close to 34.64, and that has not changed. Okay. So could prices go back on and create a new top? Definitely, but it's very likely that we may see a double top. Okay, that's why I'm considering calling this as an A, B, and C pattern. Sorry, this is W, smaller W. This should not be B. Let me delete this. This should not. This is a smaller zigzag pattern followed by another zigzag pattern and another zigzag pattern. This is the double zigzag pattern in wave X. And then we have a clear zigzag pattern from the top, another double zigzag followed by another zigzag. Okay, that tells us that if you are looking at initially as a wave 1 and 2, no, this is not 2. In that case, give us a wave A and B and C. Okay, let me see if I can help you quickly. Make a look at the labeling if you are not following it. Then okay, this is the first, this is for wave W, and then we have start of the structure. This is W, this is X, and that's Y for our center wave. Okay, let me change the color. That connects now our center waves, and then we have wave Y right over here. Once again, we could see a stronger move on the bearish side, followed by a correction and a much slower move in gold. But the price target has not changed. If 34.64 is the bottom, and then we are to see the bottom before end of 2025, is a lot of movement. I understand that this is almost like $750. Yeah, almost $750, and that's quite a bit. About 18%, I think, 18% or something. A decline is expected. Once again, if this, as soon as this happens, this will be a golden chance to go in gold and silver. I hope that I was of some assistance. Once again, you can draw angular support for gold as well. We have two patterns. One pattern is right over here. Okay, this is one angular support. The other one is covering the largest structure that you can actually start from over here, and this one is here as well. You can use this as well. And if you want, you can actually draw one more angular support that actually connects the 5-wave structures. Okay, you can use this structure as well, and that will be also an angular support. I hope once again that I was of some assistance. Wish you good luck with your trading. Have a good one, and bye bye.